Hey guys, Tonic here. Due to the hype around Cyberpunk being released this week, a pretty substantial interview kind of flew under the radar about the future of Fallout 76. In this interview, there are a ton of pretty big things, so let's dive right into it. This interview is done by rockpapershotgun.com, and I will throw that in the description if you guys want to check it out for yourselves. In this interview, they ask Jeff Gardiner, which is a project lead on 76, they ask him a ton of questions, and one of those questions, which is the biggest one in my opinion, is will Fallout 76's map continue to change over time? And then Jeff Gardiner goes on to say a little bit of stuff about how they saturated the map with Wastelanders and Brotherhood of Steel, and they're just generally running out of room. And then he says, quote unquote, we are looking at expeditions. To be a way to do something off map, we have a big list of locations. Now, this is absolutely insane. So what is an expedition? What could that possibly be? Is it something just like a daily op in a new area off the map, like a quick daily op through DC or a quick daily op through the pit? No, he actually ends up comparing it to something like Far Harbor in Fallout 4. Now this is a map size comparison of all the different Fallout games, and if you look on the bottom right there is the island of Far Harbor, and at the top is obviously Fallout 76, so if we were to put that on that map, it would roughly be about the size of the ash heap, which is pretty considerable. So in the interview they compare it again to Far Harbor, where it says, quote unquote, he likens it to other Fallout expansions like Far Harbor in which you interact with a vehicle and head to an entirely separate map. Now, if you have not played Far Harbor or Fallout 4 in general, or any of the Fallout DLCs for that matter, you will generally get a radio broadcast, go to a location, and they will send you to a vehicle to transport you to another map, and that vehicle is the only way of transporting back and forth. And in Far Harbor and Point Lookout, it's a boat. In the Nuka World DLC, it's a monorail, and in Mothership Zeta, it's a spaceship, so it could really go any way. Now, where could this possibly take place? Where could we go? So I have West Virginia up on the screen right now. And looking around, we've already been to Pittsburgh in Fallout 3's DLC, we've already been to Washington in Fallout 3. Visiting a destroyed Columbus or Cincinnati would of course be absolutely sick, that'd be super cool to see. But personally, I would like to visit Roanoke, which is just south of West Virginia. And in Roanoke is Salem, and if you don't know what Salem is, the history behind it's really cool. It's basically where the Salem witch trials took place, a lot of really cool history there. And as we all know, the bombs did drop during October, so it would all be decorated up for Halloween. I think Salem would be a prime location, but I mean, we don't really know. Also in that interview were a ton of really cool quality of life stuff, and a lot of that actually popped up in this recent Inside the Vault. So let's go through that because there are a ton of really cool things that we all actually really wanted. So the brand new Inside the Vault, a ton of really cool information. Starting off, we got the Season 3 scoreboard. I did a video on that and all the rewards as well, so if you want to see that, I'll throw it up top. Some photos of the rewards. Going down though is what we actually really want to see. So starting off, stash increase. Let's go, this is going to be so cool. Increasing the stash limit by 50% to a maximum of 1,200 pounds. Phenomenal, we've been asking for that for a while. Stack weight, no longer will we need to get out calculators to see how much our stim packs weigh in our inventory because it'll do it right there for us. Super cool. Going down also we have a easier Pip-Boy UI, and in this one I know a lot of you guys are going to love. You'll be able to see how many 3 stars are in a vending machine, how many 1 stars and 2 stars. All amazing stuff. And that is pretty much going to do it. I will leave both of them down in the description as there is some more small things I did not cover. But I do want to give a huge thank you to everybody for stopping by, and a massive thank you to all the channel members. Theodore, Digital Aardvark, Lone Samurai OG, KN, Diathan Gaming, Christy Mel, and Schwitz. You guys are amazing. I love you all, and have a good weekend, everybody.